3.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Us, you know we finally here, right? Us, you know we finally here, right? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it's easy. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on LYIN. It's prepared for
Oh, they don't have it. I got duped. It's one of those videos that story. That's okay. That's on me. All right. Welcome to X Gonna Give It to You. I'll get it right. I'll get the extra video. I had it. Happy Friday. I'm just trying to start the day right. I hope you're starting your day right. Shouts to Elon Musk. He's worried. Shouts to Drake and shouts to J. Cole. This nigga found the lightest.
He told me to take my high low ass inside the house.
He found the lightest person he could find in that little journey that he was doing in that car. So we'll get on that. White extinction. That's not how you spell that. But... I'm just trying to. There's an interview. I'm gonna do a cold open, but I'll find it. In the meantime, butterflies in the sky. Whoa, whoa.
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Longer than my days, until one day it really happened. Said you love my way. I know it's gonna happen without you.
America's Got Talent. Rap some R&B.
I pray long time for it, but because I believe it makes me happy.
All right. Welcome to the show. X gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna start with just some Elon stuff. That he's a premise. He's the point. shout outs to first person shooter. That was the what is the word I'm looking for? The inspiration. I was inspired by Drake and J. Cole by this background, and they have a really unique cover of this song where they're playing chess against each other, and that's how they felt. Wait, hold on. That's how we twinning. That's how we felt with the how they feel in the game, that they were both equally matched, yet you know still in charge of the game. So that was one of the worst things they could have ever done because it just ruined his career. All right. I'm trying to find a quote from Elon. Here we go. Here we go. There's a video where he's sitting at a chair and a thing, but I'm surprised it's not like the first thing that came up. It could be he took down the interview. I do not know. I have it saved in the bookmarks, but I was just trying to open with that first. But I will read from the interview that he did, and he was talking about um, the simple choice that white people have to make in order if they want to be extinct or not. We have to decide if they want to be the minority, and if they don't want to be the minority, how are we going to stop this? And when he said we, he was speaking about himself and also white American males. He wasn't talking about South Africa. So even though they run in, I don't know, whatever. He has a lot to say about the white American race. Elon Musk agrees that if white males become a minority, we will be slaughtered. my mic was muted the entire time. All right. I hope it wasn't muted the entire time. Whoa. Happy Friday, everybody. Elon is becoming more and more like a dickhead. Hold on. Elon's becoming, shout out to my wife, by the way. Oh, so we're going to go back to the front. Elon is becoming more and more dangerous. He owns a platform that is much like a newspaper and spread hateful propaganda. This is how the house started. Exactly. And also he's got this thing where he's like, we'll never become like a Hitler situation. He never compared Trump to Hitler. He hates when people do that. But as soon as thanks for your CP in the chat. But as soon as he got fired from, he started calling him Hitler. He was like, this guy resembles anybody you know. So I mean, as a South African, I think he has no problem with American propaganda because he's not from here. So it's actually just fun for him. Let me see. We got absolute. Hold on. Stop this so I can see the whole thing because my eyes not so good. If you're just watching, think this is X gonna give it to you. This is the Elon Open. Okay, don't worry. We'll do the regular opening, but this is the Elon opening. I'm just have to get this out the way to explain the background, yada yada yada. This is X gonna give it to you, a show where I read comments from X and art from my friends and most talk my wife's page. All right, more and more dangerous. He owns a platform that's much like a newspaper. Right, that's how the Holocaust got started. If he has his way, he'll excite white men and women will start to white men and women to start an absolute genocide, and this is where we're heading. Well, again, all they did was there's a real interview of him sitting. I have it on my bookmarks, I find it, but there's a real interview of him sitting with somebody. I don't know if it's Newsmax or somebody, but he's like straight up saying these words on a platform, not a podcast. It's a show, like a news show with a chairs and shit and a desk, and he's saying to this person, I'm in fear of the extinction of the white race. And when I saw that, I was like, he's just gonna this website, like you just mentioned, thank you for your CP in the chat. This website already sparks white fear. It is the best place to get white fear, and puppies and shit. You know, we still got dog stuff. There's a like cool like acrobatic dog stuff, but in between that, there's a lot of nigger shit and Bonifa and Bonquisha shit that you cannot find on any other platform because you'll get banned for life. You can't say the word nigger on Instagram. Not in a post. If you write the word nigger, they'll strike you. So these guys put up big broad posts of the hard ER because they know they get away with it. But yes, he is trying to spark some sort of fear that they already have. So I don't. As I've been on this site, as I've been doing this show, a lot of episodes, I realize that it's not us that scares them; it's them that scare themselves. It's just a reflection thing that they're going through, and it's a real crisis. All right. So yeah, I wanted to do that. When I go back to the bookmarks and I find the video, because I know I have it saved, we'll get back into that. But look, we got them. They got him up here like Hitler, because that's how they feel. Certain people feel like that. But again, when you talk like that, you sound not like Hitler. Again, Hitler did not care for the white American race. He cared for the German race. He didn't give a shit about white men from America. So that's what I'm saying. You guys are taking his ideologies and you're mixing them up. All right. Just because he liked blonde white men. There are no blonde white men. They're all from Poland. When last time you saw a legit white male that's blonde from America? These niggas look sick now. It's all mixed. You're all mixed up. No. White people be like this. Got to help the minorities. Well, Elon, if the current trends continue, whites will go from being a small minority of the world population today to virtually extinct. And then he put up this crazy map that just shows them just dwindling down.
What are we talking about?
Who are these people? If they're just up there, are these just, is it us? And then like maybe Asians and then maybe what? Habibis or whatever. It's just a weird map. Who is the other dots? Like it's not going to be any white people in those dots. It doesn't make any sense. Of course there's going to be white. They keep having sex with all the races. is he is the final step with X. He's building a cult of personality. Whoa, hold on.
Holy shit!
This could be his final step or his first step, because he's kind of young, right? It's 40 or something. So I'm like, what if this is just like building a cult, and this is the baby steps of building a cult? There are people on this website. Thanks for your CP in the chat, by the way. There are people on the chat that are never going to leave. They're never going to leave this site because they feel so free here. It's like Reddit, but in real time. And then you get to throw a whole hate cast and invite your other white friends to come, like some sort of Ku Klux Klan meeting, but it's legit and you can actually get money from it. That's what I be saying. Like, it's kind of tricky, because don't forget, they pay just like any other platform. You may even pay more than YouTube. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. 83 followers because of y'all. Y'all don't be following and sharing the shit. You got to go to X since I'm on there and share and subscribe and do the things so we can start our own mini baby cult. Cry babies. 100 years ago, roughly 35%. 50 years ago, roughly 20%. 25 years ago, 50%. Today, 8%.
Holy shit!
And you know why these numbers are the way that they do? Because they won't have sex with their own white women. So because half the babies are, I know the light-skinned kids are not dwindling down. There are light-skinned kids in every commercial for every Christmas. So you saw one light-skinned kid that was 3 in one commercial. Now he's 6, and they replaced the 6th one with a 3-year-old. They keep coming. So if you want like a teenage light skin, they got one. If you want to, so somebody's having sex with these white women. It's just not y'all.
He told me to take my high yellow ass inside the house.
So my thing is, do more. You turning into Japanese men. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just like one of those things where you feel like you're kind of becoming disgusted with yourself. And I'm not all but some, but it's kind of be a vibe where when you turn off sexually, you're blocking yourself. You're like, I don't deserve pleasure. I don't want pleasure. And why are you guilty? It's fake guilt, because y'all said on this website that there are no such thing as white guilt anymore. You said you're tired of it, and we are no longer, white guilt is played out. That's what they said on X. They said, stop. Oh, this is it. They said, stop. There it goes. That's in a chair and a desk. It's a real show. He said it on fucking Fox News.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
He did it on Fox News. So I will bookmark this. And as I said, this is only okay. We got it. So I'll play this, and then we'll start the show. Welcome to X. Gonna give it to you. Should probably try to do some positivity first. Hold on. There are only hit me.
Yeah.
You want to follow us on YouTube? They're already a small majority. They're only 7% of the world population. I'm sorry. They're already a small. They're already a small minority. They're only 7% of the population, right? They like it like that. I don't know. They know that they're small. That's why they do the per capita joke, which is like, how can they be such small numbers and be attacked the most? And I'm like, the number don't make sense. Yeah. You're not attacked the most. That's what I'm saying. If the jails are overpopulated with mostly black people, in what way? If you're 7%, what percent of white people are in prison?
Yo, that's racist.
A very small percent, because you are generally a small percent. So by just per capita, it would have to be a smaller percent of you in prison if majority of y'all are still out here committing the crimes. I'm just going by all the murder mystery shows that keep coming out over and over and over again. Somebody's doing the crimes. I know we are. We're doing some of them because we are a minority, a majority. So that's just a numbers game. If you have a whole bunch of group of people, some are not doing well, some are doing well, those people will be prone to commit crimes if they need be, right? But if you have a group of people where it's a smaller group of number, but you have more, right? Not all, but some, but you're still committing the crimes, that's how you fuck up the numbers.
Yo, that's racist.
You're fucking up the numbers, because if you're supposed to be okay, why are the crimes still happening if with Hey. All right, hold on. Yeah, those are the ones that are supposed to be committing the crimes. Hold on. Now, USA, they are 53% of the population, but worldwide they're 8%. Okay, so yes, here that's still the same thing stands. That then that explains even more. You can't say that a certain other group is committing the crimes more if you are half. If that means 53% of so the other 50% would be the minorities. Math is never my strong suit, but if that's the case, we're even. So how would you get a number of which ones are committing more crimes if you say that we're 53%? If white people are 53% of the USA population, how could they not be contributing, first of all, to the crimes if they're half? Because all crimes are just basically they're half and half. Don't go by the news. That's dumb. Don't go by the news. If you go by the news, it looked like a certain group are just the only ones, thanks for your CP in the chat, are doing the crimes. It can't be. We're not adding things right. And when he has this fear, either two things they need to do: stop killing each other, right? Remember, we said the white crimes, because every single one of those documentaries, they wipe out a timeline of their whole entire family, their whole entire bloodline. They wipe out. So if y'all kill Dre Sean and then blah blah blah, but that's a 101 crime. 101. That's it. That's all that happens. One person shoots another person. When y'all be doing your crimes, not all but some for some reason the entire house has to go. So you're wiping out a bloodline. And if that into, but you're complaining about numbers dwindling, you got to slow down, and you got to put the gun away. You got to put the gun away. It's not working out. You got that protection, but you have no one to protect. You don't have to protect anybody. There's no one left. Well, according to Elon, I wonder this guy's face when he says that the white people are dying. What is this guy from Fox going to say? Because I know he thinks he's a genius. He's going to say, is a genius telling us that we're dead? We're dead meat? It can't be. Can't like get this shit from like I don't know, any sort of rocket science. He's a rocket scientist, so a rocket scientist is telling them that their race is dying. So who knows?
The birth rate is very low in almost every country, and unless that changes, civilization will disappear. America had the lowest birth rate, I believe, ever. That was last year. Places like Korea, the birth rate is 1/3 replacement rate. So that means in 3 generations, Korea will be 3 or 4% of its current size. And nothing seems to be turning that around. Humanity is dying. And people, it's just not something we evolved to react to. And I worry generally about the strength of America. You know, America is the central column that holds up the nation. If it's Westernization, central column. If that column fails, it's all over. You can't run off to New Zealand or some other place.
Who is he talking about running to New Zealand? Which race?
So either we strengthen that column and make sure America is strong and will be strong for a long time, or that roof's coming down.
I would say the roof.
Does he feel like this for South Africa?
No, because he left. No, he's so somber and he's so serious. He was like, guys, I don't know if no one's taking this seriously. I don't understand. I've been doing the numbers. I'm running the numbers. He got all the papers flying out of the machine. And he keeps looking at the numbers. Just like, how come no one's taking this seriously? Because it's not a serious thing. An extinction hasn't happened in our lifetime. Certain creatures, they said, are being extinct, but nothing had actually just disappeared. So we haven't even dealt with an animal extinction or an insect extinction in our lifetime. They said something about the bees before, or it's just the end of these things. It's never happened. People keep fucking, but species fucking. So it's one of those things where you build fear to spark outrage, which would be, I don't know, go out there and start partying. I don't know what if you heard that your race was going down, just like Japan heard it. What were their first to do? To go out with a girlfriend? I have no idea. Fight for your rights or just becoming more of a patriot. It's not going to help you build your race back. So I'm just trying to figure out what sparked this war. And I'll get into the comments. What does he want them to do? What is the call to arms? Should start blank. And I like to see what people say against that. It's going to be things like, if they stop killing us, they will use babies for human here we go. They will use babies for human experimentation in hopes to lengthen their own lifespans. It's not a joke. White women will become incubators for their offsprings. The end times are much darker than anyone is imagining. Julian G is also afraid. He's from Ukraine. He's also afraid. He likes rock and roll. He's focused on things that are fucking weird. He has no empathy for humans. We're just numbers to him. Sure. I don't know about that. I don't think that Elon Musk is that cold. He's too much of a nerd to be that cold. Most nerds care too much. You could be a villain. You could be a villain nerd and just be still. Oh, look how sensitive Lex Luthor is. He's so sensitive. But he's technically like a billionaire nerd, and he's just super sensitive, super bald, super sensitive. So I get that. I don't think that they care too. He's too rich to not care at all. He's not one of those people. Politicians are different. They got their money from us, through us, without using any brain power at all, just being a sneak. This guy used this brain power to try to, maybe his main goal was to help humanity. Then he got wrapped up in politics. Now he's all over the place. So I don't think he started off. You don't start off making a rocket ship to say, fuck mankind. You care about exploration, or you have a goal that you want the country that you're working for, which is us. He chose us. He could have went anywhere else, but he chose here, I guess, because we're the richest or whatever. He knew he could get closer to the president, and it was a good idea. He did do those things. But as far as him not doing things for his own country, he doesn't see the point. He doesn't see the resources there enough for him. The technology's not there. He can't get those goddamn beams he needs, nor the fucking Wi-Fi he needs over here. He needs a lot of juice. He got the juice. So I can see why he's fighting for this place, because it funds his lifestyle. But unfortunately, the people who he's fighting for are not the good ones.
Yo, that's racist.
People talk about Western civilization and what's that, fermenting white culture. That's not on our side. He when you say things like that, you're talking about a specific group. They already picked up what he's putting down, and they've been running with that since that interview. And it just gives them more power to continue being racist. And how could you, the leader, one of the richest men in the world, says it's okay to be? All right. That being said, that was my Elon Open that I tried. I don't know. I'm doing that's okay. Hope Friday. I'm glad you made it. Glad you're here. And don't forget, please share the show, leave comments. Human being, be better than you were yesterday. And we are going to real DMX, another DMX Open, and I'm going straight into X. We're gonna skip affirmations for today because it's 8 o'clock and we're burning daylight. All right?
Fuck you looking at? I'm a goddamn warden. I got eyes everywhere. Motherfuckers, you hear me? Oh God, this ain't real. It ain't real. Hey, let me out. The fuck you waiting for? I know this shit. I know this shit. No, help me. Help!
This is how you join us. This is how you're gonna get on Just Chatting. Our Negroes hang with our Negroes. You do the setup tonight. Plug the wire into the thing. Step 2, damn thing. Hit the phone line. That's optional. Do whatever you like. Step 3, install AOL. You get the device and you download the device. It's all right. Download the device. Step 4. wait for the bar to go, and then it'll fucking install.
Brother, when you bite that BOT, you keep the L in the fight. Skip your greens and you'll lose your sight.
K's up, etched up.
Ready to move. Listen, that's what you hearing. Listen, that's what you hearing.
Let's go.
X gon' deliver to you. No, if you to get it on your own, X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door. With the non-stop.
Hit the car. Stay close.
Responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment, for every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes.
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Hey, sweetness.
It's starting to feel like 2016 again.
Elon Tesla. Welcome back. X gonna give it to you. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, you survived the week. Some people did not.
It's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the
You know we
internet.
finally here,
Just
right?
put on a link to
Boss,
internet.com.
you know we finally here, right?
Well, it's Friday then.
What?
It's Saturday, Sunday.
You made it. Happy Black History Month. Speaking of Black History Month, let's look at this hack. He never did nothing to nobody. I'm not having it. He didn't do nothing to me. I'm just not having it.
Inside that house.
I see the cool being station, so they can't play that. Meanwhile, slide in plain sight, tripping on the track and going that way back. The if I make passengers come balance always been to a great track. Give up about great lyrics, smooth flows. When the emperor's all giving his new clothes, same old stories, nothing new. Told the to speak truth, but don't be too bold. They say make a song for the radio and hold something to play on the day show. Your music upsets advertisers, it's about the pay, so what they say goes. And so, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. This rap shit is mine. Fuck us. Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. What? Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. The non-stop pop, staying still. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you can. Damn right, and I do it again. Yeah, I am like some got to win.
It's always in the middle, it's that way.
How many cats I break bread with a break who you sending me? You motherfuckers never want to know what your life say. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down. Down.
Welcome, woo. That was the city pop version. It's getting there. Speaking of city pop, shout out to Japan. Oh my God, cruising down the Highland Expressway. That means nothing to you. And I hear city pop on a sunny, brisky Friday afternoon. That happened today. Gotta love life. Gotta love life. Someone was blasting city pop. Blasting city pop like it was a summer day. So love that. I'll never forget that. You gotta appreciate the little things. All right. Speaking of little things, you could probably give a little something to the Cash App. That's right beneath my face. It's right here. Right here, right underneath the titty. So do that. Shouts to DMX, shouts to Elon Musk, playing chess with the world with this platform. Basically playing chess with the world. That could probably be a chess game in heaven. All right, that's the name of my new cologne, Chess Game in Heaven.
Did that make you feel a certain way?
It's a little sexy. That's how it makes me feel. So let's get, all right, so there's a whole thing here. This is X Gonna Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. Some racist, rage-baiting, baby bullshit, Bible belching, binary, questionable decision platform that is X. So I'm on Facebook and I'm like, oh, okay, he found a person, because he literally put out a fucking tweet. It was like, hey, I'm gonna be in your area or whatever. Hit me up and I'll pick you up and then we could listen to the album together. And he was like, I'll hit your DM, just respond, and then if you see me respond to you, I'll come pick you up. Don't send me your address first. Only send me your address if I respond back to you. And it happened. He found someone. But I don't know if this is that video, but the one that I saw on Facebook, he found a light-skinned woman, and I'm just like, look at this. Hold on.
He told me to take my high yellow ass inside the house.
You're doing a black experiment. This is not. I know he says he's a black man. I know he's not. I can't say he's not. I can't tell no black man he's not a black man, especially during Black History Month.
Yo, that's racist.
I'm just saying, like, you went out there and you found the lightest of light-skinned woman you could find, put it in your car, and then showed her your new rap songs. I'm just trying to figure out, how does that help the culture?
Yo, that's racist.
I mean, and does it really intrigue me to listen to it? Not at all. Again, I'm gonna throw it on the playlist. It'll pop up. They came out the same time that Drake came out. So I'm trying to figure out, I remember when I didn't listen to him because I was too busy listening to Drake. I know that J. Cole's the better rapper, but I'm trying to figure out, why doesn't he pop? I think J. Cole doesn't pop, not only because he makes women's pussy dry. I didn't say that. Kanye said that. I think not because of that. I just think it's a try-hard situation. And even when you were a kid in high school or even before that, when you saw that person that tried to do too much,
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
when you see them trying too hard to be something that they maybe are unsure of that they are, then it kind of brings them their character level down a little bit, and you start thinking of them as a different way. That's all.
Did that make you feel a certain way?
I've heard a lot of J. Cole music, and I feel like I understand where he's coming from, but then I don't understand where he's coming from, because I'm like, why is everything you say a hypothetical? A lot of his music is just hypotheticals. He didn't really go through a lot of bad things in his life, but he's seen a lot of bad things, and that's what he writes about.
Did I do that?
I don't think you have to suffer to write about suffering. I get that, but I feel like when it becomes the main purpose of your sell point, when your main sell point is suffering, or just black suffering, or I call it light skin suffering. I got that actually from Dr. Allison Wiltz. She said, I can't listen to light skin suffering during Black History Month. And I'm like,
and I'm like, inside the house.
Yeah, it's a bizarre, because that's really what it sounds like. And then you do a spinoff to the people that he signed, and you're like, okay, I connect with this, because these are born black, two black parent males that he signed. Majority, half the label are all black American males. But I'm like, so he's like, you can see who he wants. I'm gonna say want to be. That's not right.
Yeah.
But what he's aspires to be are the people he signed. But then, you'll see him in a club next to Jid, and he's just like we are the same person. And I was like, no, Jid went to jail for being a thief for years, for home invasions.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a real criminal, and that a person that was a criminal that became an artist. I'm like, you're surrounding yourself with these people with these survivor stories, and I get it. It makes you feel like a savior because you're saving these people out of those situations. But then you can't walk around acting like Jesus around people who actually went through it, because they'll leave you. They will, just like they did him. All right.
Yo, that's racist.
You gotta watch that 12. Whoa, you gotta watch that 12. All right. I'm already looking here. I'm looking at this arm, and I'm looking at this arm. They look like the same skin. They look like this skin. Who's this Puerto Rican? Say it. He's gonna be saying nigga.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for
J.
purposes
Cole
such as
used
criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
That's one of the reasons why I had to double back with Kendrick, because I was like, okay, so what is he saying about all the light-skinned people saying nigger too much? And then you go back and you listen to some of the stuff, and you're like, they do use it a lot more than any of the new black artists that are out. We kind of abolished that word. You kind of only use that word if it's like a party song, but a lot of new rappers don't even use that word, barely even curse anymore. That's the whole new shit too. Niggas ain't after Kanye was like, stop cursing, niggas stop cursing. So it's kind of like, you don't have to curse to be a good lyricist, and you don't have to use the word nigga. So then you got this album, which I'm not gonna say maybe the soft song that's gonna start. Maybe there's no nigga in this song, but I will say J. Cole and Drake use nigga a lot. Just the background of this song, first person shooter, count how many times he uses the word nigga in that song. And one of them was before Michael Jackson.
Yo, that's racist.
We're not doing that anymore. So I feel like he's taking us back to a place he's never been.
Halfway to the stars, halfway to the stars. I wanna be where you are.
Go back. Boys ain't never seen no LYIN.
A spaceship lands on Mars. Halfway to the stars, halfway to the stars.
Wanna be where you are. I don't feel that. I don't even know who that. Hold up. Then you got the goat here. I see a goat. Hold on. True man of the people. When are you coming to Greensboro? Corny and performative, actually. Mina gets it. See? It's nothing wrong with promoting your music. I'm sorry, but we have real black artists. His name is Master P. Shouts to Master P. One of the front covers of one of Master P's first albums, it's got to be Master P. He's in the front of the trunk of his car, and the CDs are in the car. And it really, he went around New Orleans selling the CDs out of his car, and that's how we got fucking the No Limit Soldiers. So, so that was like a big deal because he says it a lot in his songs. A lot of old Juvenile. I got obsessed with the New Orleans and their accent and the way that they rap that was so different from the East Coast. So when they were saying that whole shit with driving around giving out the CDs, not a lot of East Coast rappers were doing that. Biggie Smalls never did that. We used to just rap outside. It was one of those things where it was just freestyle competitions and things like that. I don't know, because of the climate over there and there was a lot of the danger, maybe the freestyle battles and all of the places to meet up were probably not as helpful as a New York spot where you could go where Diddy found Biggie. Oh, Jesus. Well, but we found them at a hip hop spot just rapping, because we used to have those back then. You could actually just show your skills and maybe there would be an executive there and pick you up. But so I assume the places like New Orleans and Florida, you probably have to drive around and say, hey, listen to my music. We're bringing that back now, but it's nowhere, it will never be as profitable as it was back then because we don't trust everybody, and also COVID. So don't touch me. Don't touch me. And getting in strangers' cars, when we start doing that, this is what I'm talking about. I trust J. Cole. I like his music. I don't know about that. So she put corny and performative, and the team of Dreamville wrote damn. Oh. Damn. You know, they don't really speak on him because it's kind of like when people are signed like by Kanye and stuff. They don't speak on the person who put them on, but they'll never say things like he gets it. There's a lot of songs where they're making fun of him for being light-skinned. In the songs, you know, they go, oh, you don't even know how to smoke weed. Like, you know, they make fun of him because they're like, you don't know. We talk about smoking in the staircase. You don't know about smoking in the staircase. So he knows that, and he accepts the being clowned by his peers at this point. So, I mean, I like that part of him. But again, when people are not being seen, and with that whole Kendrick Lamar thing that happened, he has to get back into the spotlight. And I don't think, especially during this month, driving around black neighborhoods, trying to relive black, pretty much it's a stereotype. The only reason why you had to do that because the radios wouldn't play it because you were black, and then when you brought it to the executives and tried to show them that you were speaking for the neighborhood, they was like, we don't want to hear that shit. Where's the pop? Where's the bullshit? Then you had to push it yourself. So it wasn't like a good thing. You had to push your own music. That's like the worst case scenario, that you have to fucking pay for gas and drive around selling trying to push an album that you may not get any money back from because you're selling it way less than it would in a store. You know what I mean? So him already being rich and doing that, he's already fucking it up. What do I got here? Tink on baddies. Something's happening here. I saved this video for a reason. Oh, okay. No, this is a woman named Tink, and this is from the baddies thing. I was thinking about getting back into baddies just for the Africa season, but it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. I don't even want to show that on the thing. Okay, hold on. Cool. We got some Egyptian stuff. Can't wait for this. This is good stuff. Everyone's upset with
subscribe and share.
the movie that's coming out.
If you have the internet,
It's absolutely free.
Lupita.
If you have the internet, is free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
I would say this: when white people rant and rave, they do get their way. It's not a joke. You know, they were supposed to do that whole Cleopatra movie, and then it was supposed to be Gal Gadot, and then it was supposed to be somebody else, and then we couldn't decide. Scrapped it. so remember when they had that whole Batwoman thing, and then we couldn't decide, and it was like, well, maybe Batgirl or Batwoman, or one of them should be black, and then it was like, well, I guess we can't decide. Scrapped it. Got rid of the show too. They don't like pressure. And then when they read those internet comments and people are writing all those crazy things, and they're like, if y'all can't decide, then I guess it doesn't exist. I guess we'll just do another season of Daredevil. They like Daredevil. Let's do another season of that. So I know that there's some Vikings in a new what is the new show? I think it's God of War. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Someone found mostly peaceful means this guy. It's not peaceful. It's a joke. It's always racist. I'm trying to figure out what show this is from. It looks like Game of Thrones. It's probably Game of Thrones. But can't get this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
What are we talking about? What, you know, let's check. Let's
Google time. It's Google time.
Alexa, save image. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to find it. I want to know if this is Game of Thrones. She's not even that. Oh, my God. You see? That's why I've been telling people. I've been telling Spanish people in the comments, how you are going to survive if they think that's the darkest thing they've ever seen. Do you see what I'm saying? If that's dark to them, that's the same. She looks like a Latina to me. He's like, they're like, nope, too dark. No niggas was Vikings. Holy shit. What is this image? Hold on.
And what, you know, let's check. Let's
Google time. It's Google time.
Hold on. The series of Vikings of Valhalla. They added a negative. We did it. We did it. It's not. First of all, it's the truth. It's the truth. Just play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh my God, I have to watch the show. Oh, is this on Stars? Yo. Oh, Netflix. Get it. Sure. So we got it. We figured it out. We got it. Detective. All right. So their favorite show, Vikings Valhalla, which I know has been on for like 8 seasons, some shit. I know it's been on. They've been running that shit. So the new season, we're getting down to Valhalla, which if the other seasons were on different periods of the Vikings, doesn't matter. They're killing Christians every day. It doesn't matter what decade of the Viking, they kill Christians every day. But I'm trying to figure out when the ones that are Valhalla, this is the mythical ones. These are the ones that are closer to God. These are the ones that have like the Nordic powers and shit like that, and all that wild mythical. We was Vikings. Clever. Oh, 1.1 thousand likes. Every time they steal our thing, they get more.
Yo.
Do you know any black person would make this joke and then no one would look at it?
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about. Every time they mention us, they get more traction. It's not right. It's kind of dirty. It's a dirty game. Uh-oh. A white man should never ever be depicted as Jesus ever. Well.
Yo, that's racist.
So I got bad news for you. There he is. But we're supposed to accept this as Jesus, right? All right. Well, no one said Jesus was Matthew McConaughey.
Did that make you feel a certain way?
Well.
Yo, that's racist.
Wait, who's Holly Wubba Wub Wubba Dub Dub? Because he put up the whole image of Tom Cruise as a samurai, as we all know.
Yo, that's racist.
But hold on. I'm going to get to this man's profile. It's a good thing Tom Cruise wasn't a samurai in this movie. I can always tell the people that actually watched the movie. Oh, Eddie, that's not the point, Eddie.
Did that make you feel a certain way?
Eddie, the movie's called The Last Samurai, and he's on the cover. That's it. That's the whole joke, Eddie.
Can I do that?
That's the thing that's wrong with the movie. The thing that's wrong with the movie that he has and samurai out gear. He's wearing samurai gear with this goatee, and he is the last samurai. If you looked at a marquee, it's going to be this white man as the last samurai.
Yo, that's racist.
And people always do these gymnastics, but they don't want to. This is why we're not getting nowhere. Cruz literally kills a samurai. Hold on. Fucks his widow, learns Bushido, then gets dressed in the dead husband's armor, and then gets the ride into. Wait, spoiler alert for The Last Samurai. Gets the ride into the sunset with the Lord and all of his friends, and then they adore him. In the end, while the film jerks off to him becoming the spiritual last samurai, literally a samurai all, but in name. That peaks white god complex savior fantasy. You didn't miss the plot. You swallowed it whole, and now you're gargling to come. All right, listen. They don't have to. Everybody got right. So nasty.
You nasty bitch.
Same exact trope as Yasuke. Shouts to Yasuke. Holy shit.
What are we talking about?
Found a friend. I found a friend. It's a war on this thing. If you find anybody that mentions Yasuke, no one believes Yasuke exists. And the Japanese people have to go, he does exist. They don't say, shut up, what do you know? You're just Japanese. Oh my God. Same exact joke as Yasuke, but with the white Jesus this time. So get the fuck out of here. All right, well, and also, guess what? What do we got? What are we into?
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
That's some buffing. All right. Oh, he's big on anime. He's big on anime. What's this? I don't even know what this is. Overworld. Sure. I don't know if it may be a game. Troll or be trolled. Trolling is a subjective experience I can provide with the power of the twitter.com. Pump my bags equals amazing blockchain, otherwise equal meme. A whole nerd, a whole fucking nerd. All that.
Did I do that?
Just nerd stuff. All right. We got ID stuff, political stuff. What else we got? Elon is officially backing Jelly Cubes. More fucking grok stock bullshit. I don't care about any blockchain stuff. I don't understand it. But you know what? I'm going to say ally. Only because that post, bold posts. Bold posts.
Yo.
I don't like when people tell you that you didn't watch the movie. Most of the time, unless you're on an IMDb account, well, actually, if you do have an IMDb, you have to watch the movie because they require more than 100 characters. if you didn't watch the movie, you won't have more than 100 characters to say about it. So he watched the movie. He said less than 300 characters. He assumed he didn't watch the movie. People do this all the time. White splaining is called.
Yo, that's racist.
But he gets to follow. So just cause. And hopefully he watches the show and he figures out what's going on here. Allies, we're in war, guys. We're in war. But shouts to Vikings Valhalla. She did it. This gets I don't know if I should like this post because this was a hater post. But no black person should be depicted as a Viking ever. And then we was Kangs. We have the Jesus stuff. Hold on. Someone broke it down. Native American, white. Arab, white. Tipton, white. Romani, Tibetan. So I missed the T, the second one. Tibetan, white. Oh shit, look at what you call it.
Yeah.
I knew that was wrong when we saw that. We knew that was wrong. That was weird.
Yeah.
I know that white people look weird, but y'all can't make them any race. I know that's weird.
That's racist.
No, you can't do that. But Romani, white, African American. Okay, so they're saying like everybody's okay with it, but then when this happens, people start crying. Well, I mean, listen, I'm telling you, I didn't see nobody making no YouTube videos of black people ever being upset about a movie that y'all made that was supposed to be a black person that's white. I haven't even seen an angry video about Avatar yet. And I'm just like, how come? Like now they're starting to go like, oh, I'm real sorry. Nigga, this is the fourth one. It's too late. It doesn't matter. It's already a fucking quadrilogy. It doesn't matter. It's so weird. Like people are now like, oh, Avatar is weird, right? Nigga, the first movie they play basketball. Like it's simple. Speaking of Yasuke, we did it. Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate until statistics showed who perpetuated most of it. But also, let's make a black samurai in feudal Japan in a video game to kill Check-nosed Asian people. So this person doesn't know his history. This is what happens all the time. Someone assumed that putting this up would be proving his point, but this person exists. I love that people don't know that Yasuke was a real person.
Yo, that's racist.
It's such a good show on Netflix. If you haven't watched it yet, there's a show on Netflix called Yasuke. It's an anime produced by D. Arshiato. I know I'm saying that right. He is a black animator. He also got Flying Lotus to do the soundtrack, who also is a black experimental musical genius. He does the entire soundtrack. Hold on. You got to check out Yasuke. It's so good. And there's so many things that if you're just joining us, this is X Gonna Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. We're getting into the thick of it. Row. Sources mention African warriors and individuals sometimes referred to as blue men involved in trade and raiding, particularly in regions like Ireland. Oh, I'm fucking it up. I'll read it. Read it right. So I'm saying, see, I got to squint. Mine's not so good. Not so good. No, it's not even. I'm not even blind. See, I'm capping like I'm blind.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it'd be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on link to internet.com.
Historically, archaeological, and literally, oh my God, not this word. Literary evidence indicates that individuals of African descent were present in the Viking Age in Scandinavia. That's the 800 to 1100. Now that is one of the time. That's what a lot of the literature from Shakespeare came from. He wrote a lot about the three sisters, and the three sisters. It's based off of some sort of Nordic lore of these sisters who were robbed of their family relatives, and they come back to haunt those who come back to steal their shit. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's weird lore, but it's Nordic lore. While Vikings were primarily of Nordic descent, right? So wait, hold on. There's more. Hold on. Thanks for joining. This is X and Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. Thank you for your CP in the chat. This is my wife.
The African American is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. Who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
Evidence. Hold on. Evidence shows a diverse cosmopolitan society, including people with varied skin tones of the Nordic descent. All right. So hold on. Sources mention African warriors and individuals sometimes referred to. Oh wait, I went back again. Sorry. I don't know why it's broken up like that, but Cool. Wait, hold on. Evidence shows a diverse cosmopolitan society, including people with varied skin tones, and sources mention African warriors and individuals sometimes referred to as blue men involved in trade and raiding, particularly in regions like Ireland. Okay. So you're saying the blue men would be the black men? Like they referred to them as blue, but they were black, right? There are certain things in I'm just going by a game, and I go by Assassin's Creed video games only because they do the research. They do more research than movies do. Because a lot of movies are fucking up. Every Egyptian movie has never done anything like the Egyptian game that I played. So that's just so ever since that, I'm going with that. But when they was talking about thanks for your CP in the chat, as always. One of the first things they ask when you're when you become a Viking in that game is this: when you're recruiting, you have to fight or learn how to fight with a black man. And I'm like, okay, so there's a lot of paint that you could put on your face, and I'm trying to figure out, was that sort of like just to, I know they have the spiritual paint, Nordic red paint, that's like it's supposed to be this the blood of Zeus. I mean the blood of Odin. They put on their face, but not just Odin, right? Let's fuck it up. But then you got like a lot of black paint. They say brother, they say things like, you know, sister, and they knew the difference between like a higher power and like a hired power.
Regular. It's regular. No.
They saw right through the Christian bullshit. They was like,
You think I'm crazy?
They got their axes. They asked Odin to help me slaughter these Christians, and they did. I don't think no other race in society rides like that. So I feel like we do have way more in common with Nordic. I wish that would be the ones we were stuck with instead of these plebes. You know, one thing, the reason, a lot of things that they was mad about was because they was touching the kids. So it's kind of like it wasn't about how their faith. It was a little bit about their faith. They thought it was ridiculous, but then it was kind of like what they did with the kids and what they did with stuff. So it was kind of like they didn't like what they were doing, and that's kind of where we at now. I wish we were with more Vikings than these plebes were with, because everyone's so down to sleep with children. It's like just for money or not for money, just for fun. Like we have such a weak you guys don't feel like you have any power. That's why you're not fucking. But if you felt like you had power, you wouldn't have to overpower children. Like you know, fucking Chris Hansen had to retire. It is. He didn't. Pedophilia didn't just stop. He retired. Like everybody's like, I guess we fixed it. I guess it's done now. White people offended by Asian culture. Well, bro, man, that's kind of when that game came out, nigga. Japanese people had to go, listen, shut up. As an Asian, they were like, we like this and we want more of this. They be trying to cancel other people trying to explore our culture and our history because of their hatred for us. That's why other people don't explore black culture except for like the only shit that they like hip hop and all that shit and grinding and reggae, because that's the shit that they like. But if they got into the historical shit that other cultures are trying to explore about our history, they don't like it because it makes us look powerful. And it shows how powerful we really are, which is crazy because it's like they know it, but they don't want to see it.
Yo, that's
delete.
He really existed as a real person. Y'all can't be serious on this app, dog. Some people, Hood Scholar, some people just come here and they go, this is a real thing. They probably get the thread from somewhere else and you get trapped here and you can't believe in real life people don't know these things and they just spread it. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. It'll be Jerry from Kentucky and he's mad about a Japanese video game that he'll never play, by the way. He'll never play. An American video game with a black Japanese person in it. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But clearly it's not made. It can't be made up. How crazy would this video game studio be to just make that up? And disrespectful if that's the case. All right. Well, shout outs to Vikings Valhalla. Maybe we should check that out. What do you think, babe? Maybe check out the Vikings Valhalla, the Black season, because allegedly there's a Black Viking female in the show. So I'm in. She looks strong. She's light skinned, but she looks strong. All right. What we got? All right. It's just one story of this one Viking. But so the whole reason why that started because someone just put up, hey, don't forget SNL, baby. Don't forget where this nigga was doing this.
Yo, that's racist.
He can't do no wrong. So people were like, if he could be a pharaoh, what's the problem? So that's how this whole thing started. It's because of was it Martin, not Martin Sheen. Martin, whoever. This guy played an Arabic person, and then anyway, the Africans reposted this, and that's how that whole debate started. All right, moving on up. The mainstream media doesn't want you to know this, but blacks are 56% of the school shooters, and Latinos are 18%. So we got some new math. Shout out to new math. Shout out to new math. So let's look at this new math. I love this cracking math. It makes me smile.
Did I do that?
It makes me smile because it's always ridiculous, but it's always charted with pies and like fonts and all this weird stuff. And if you put it in a chart like this with this font and this grace, do you know people 6,000 likes, even though it's all made up? This is made up math. But it's brilliant. All right, whites, 3% of the school shooting. How can that be when y'all started? Here we go. That can't be. That can't be. If we hold on. Just real quick math. Math is not my thing. It's not my thing. But let's just say I would say we are the minority, the minorities of this country, and they say that we started jazz. Okay, now if they said there was a rise in jazz, and you showed that number to be 3%, even though I know we started it. Something right?
Yeah.
I would have to add already like 50, 40, 30%, depending on how many musicians are at the time, how many niggas know how to play instruments. It's like, okay, just throwing it out, I would say 50% of people know how to do jazz. So if there was an uprising in jazz in the country, I would already throw in a top 15 on blacks and say, I know a lot of y'all niggas is doing jazz. You can't pretend you didn't start it. You started it. That's not it. You lost me. You started it. So what the hell's going on this app? 56% are black. 0% Asian, and that's a whole nother lie. There was an Asian school shooter. He had 2 guns. I saw him. I saw him. He had the 2 guns. He was doing that shit. Fuck you. He was Asian. Unknown. I don't even know what that means. 21%. So is that part of the white? The unknown? Maybe. Maybe this number. What's unknown? Alien? Oh no. Maybe this is the gay ones, like the binary one that they said it was a woman. Maybe. But I'm so disappointed in the general.
And I was like, why are you so upset?
Because he's good, he's good. But this is like a rushed sci-fi movie. I know your potential. I think you could do Sharknado shit. The general, if you ever watched the show, fan of the show, I know you're capable of Sharknado. But this right here, this is poor man's Starship Troopers. You could do better than this. This is Pyong Pyong. You could do better than this. 70,000 made up numbers. Made up. How can you say there's no Asians where there was he killed himself? His whole face was on TV. And whites, come on. That can't be. All right, hold on. What we got? 56% is pretty bad since they are 50% of the general population per capita.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dane. Imagine if they didn't falsely label so many Hispanics or Middle Eastern criminals as white. Whites and Asians would be comparable in crime stats. White Hispanics would skyrocket. Well, that's what this whole area is. That's the unknown. Not exactly the pie chart, but the statistics are still wild. And we got some sort of declarations of independence. Niggas always put up these long ass documents that they just copy and paste without editing it because they don't believe it either. But whites 3.53 per 100% per cap.
Yo, that's racist. Yo, that's racist.
Calculation, that's 8,842 offenders plus 250.5 million white population. And then you times that by 100,000. And then that's only the whites. Let's just get into the black numbers. You do 13.96 per 100,000. The calculation is 6,405 offenders divided by 45.9 million black population times 100,000. Then you get who we should vote for next term. Now you have your answer. Now you know why we're in the muck we're in. I don't know. All right, moving on from that. Who cares, right? The fall of Jake Paul. Why did I save this? The fall of Jake Paul with the beat dance now. So Jake Paul. Oh, we got old videos of Jake Paul. Okay, well, cool. Is this a rap video with Jake Paul? Why did I save this? I said I had some music. I wonder if this is a song dedicated to Jake Paul or... Thank you for joining me, by the way. This is X on Give It To. We're almost wrapping up. Whoa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
If you put on your internet, it'll be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
Damn, Spectre, this fucked up my dance. Bro, we did the same thing. So I guess someone gave me flashbacks. Reverse unbothered. Okay, so someone just put a white video to Jid's song. We don't have to do that. I see what that is. This was like a hype of Jid. Speaking of good black rappers, go get Jid's album. It's so good if you love rap. If you're ever wondering why Nicki Minaj appears aligned with Trump, this video explains why. Allegedly, Tory Lanez fans also. Let's see what this is. Okay. What's the music at these events? They be rounding up. Why are we listening to it? So they're playing Tory Lanez at this event. Look at Jay-Z. Oh, come on, Jay-Z. Come on, Jay-Z. Can't, and I know this dude is wilding out. He's like everywhere. He's doing that thing where it's like it's gonna be hard not to like I don't know whoever fans are left. It's gonna be hard to not implement him and stuff if we keep looking at all these weird parties and he's everywhere every time. All right, moving on up. We're wrapping up. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we already talked about this. We're all excited about this. Shouts to Baby Kings. He's back, baby. Good rap music coming soon. Oh, can't wait. All right, this is just fun for me, fun for you. I got something for your ass. Someone utilize okay, like I say, some of the white lights do great things, sometimes they're racist, but sometimes you find things on their things that I won't find on a black stage. So Alexa, make me big. Thank you. I'll do the best I can. These niggas did something with AI that I don't know what the prompt would be to create this, but someone had a brilliant idea. What if the entire Ninja Turtles saga was summed up in a wrestling match from the 1990s? They did it. They did it.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
You guys!
Shredder is in the house. Find him over the barricade. He's a radical rat. Yeah, you're not the leads. Go to sleep, bitch. Go to sleep. Look at this back. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself. That world's most fearsome fighting team. We're really have their heroes in a half shell and green. They get a grip when the evil Shredder attacks. These turtle boys don't cut him no slack. The fight is over. Shredder is dead. Turtle power!
Fucking. That's awesome. You know, if you're ever feeling low, just watch that. All right, moving on up. What else we got? Cool Kids did a song with Ryan Leslie. Shouts to the Cool Kids. Shouts to Ryan Leslie. Just came out a couple of days ago. What do we got here? Oh, okay. I have a very excellent ninja video of a black man filming a fight of white women fighting. Now, I say I don't play videos of people fighting on this platform. It's not my style.
Wow! You got
Only if no one gets hurt. No one got hurt. It's like one of those like kind of like bumbling fights when people just be rolling around. But this guy, he's a ninja. He's a ninja. This is the perfect song for him. You've never seen anything like that. Hold on. This is X gonna give it to you, a show where I read comments from X, the right, the wrong, the raunchy, the ranch. Put this bitch to 720p because we're having problems. I hope that you're enjoying your Friday, and I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad you're here. Because you could be in the bathtub. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Watch that shit. They're putting them in the bathtub. They're putting them in the bathtub. People are just giving up on their own people and just throwing them in the bathtub. It's just wiping them off. So this video is cool because there's a fight in a mall with white women, and that's not the part. The cool part is I know that there's a lot of videos of black people fighting. They find so many videos all over the world. They just find a bunch of shootings and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm sure everywhere. I know, but so is other ratchetness. We're ratchet per capita. That's the thing about America. We equally ratchet. We are, but you guys though, got a little like John Madden. This guy in the red, he's gonna be filming these thick rumble that's gonna happen here, and he's gonna be playing ref and cameraman at the same time. It's majestic, and I applaud the man. Shout out, happy Black History Month, everybody. You get it. Hold up. What? You got it. managed to dodge and get every shot. I mean, if we're out here doing this, I feel like we should start signing up for a professional, at least Tubi. You're a cameraman. You're a professional cameraman. No one even knew you were in the shot. That could have been a movie, and you got everything. Drake lost $1 million because he bet on Drake.
Yo, that's racist.
That's happening. Narcissism can make you broke. He said the quarterback name. He got my name. He lost $1 million, which is a drop in the hat. All right. Mary J. Blige is really 80% boots. I love that.
The African American woman is the backbone.
Love that. And what else we got? Scrolling on up. Last video of the night. What we got? We had a video. How long do you think it would take before they come for Indian people? Do I want to hear the Indian fear? How there's this white people put up there. You remember Missouri Dawson used to be black? They're sharing this around. Yeah, they are coming for her for some reason. You know where that came from? When people don't work for a little bit, they take their time. They go after your ass. They remember this bitch. Oh, remember now? Look at her. She can straighten her hair. She took me for. Every time a woman of color straightens their hair, especially black. Hold on.
The African American woman is the backbone.
Whether it be mixed or not, they can't understand it. They go, well, first of all, where's your kinks? She's never had kinks. But all right. Oh, Glorilla shares that all the money that she brags and stunts on her cousins. Whoever, her sister. Her sister asked for money. She made a video with the exact amount that she needed and was playing with the money. I don't know if I want to hear about the Indians being taken by ICE. I had enough ICE news for today. I showed you that the other day. Oh, Mark Hamill pays $400 for a photo. That's some gangster shit. Look at the prices. The bulky photo means if you got mad shit for me to sign. It's OnlyFans, but for gay nerds. So the white people don't like this. When they repost stuff like this, I go, they don't like this. They don't like this. All right, let's be doing this. That's something more. I think I had a sport. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. We're gonna wrap up. Thanks for joining me. We're coming to an end. I wanted to talk about Elon, but I wanted to express the amount of violence that he puts on his website, not by sharing it in some sort of like porn or murder porn or that sort of thing where it's like violence protects violence or whatever. It's not that vibe. I just want to show you what's being allowed while you defend your own freedoms as a black person. There are other people who live in this country with us that are defending their same freedoms, but in a way that if accomplish the goal that they want, or just if my wife said in the chat, if they get what they want or whatever this goal is, if they get that, there's a certain level of hatred that's going to be coming toward us that we don't deserve, and we never saw it coming. See, you would think, you say you know it's coming because you're used to it, but this level, being like not stopped or not being blocked, it's going to be you defending yourself on your platform and not being enjoy the platform. We're not supposed to be fucking freedom fighting just when we go on the internet. You're allowed to just enjoy the internet like you're supposed to. But if you keep seeing racist content that's being passed, you're going to spend majority of your time just defending your own race and yourself, and that's not what the internet's for. It's not a defense mechanism. It's supposed to be made for fun and or learning and creating. And your creation does get stifled by their lack of creation. So that's it. That's what they do, because they can't create anything. They just make fucking hatred popular, and it's the best thing that they're good at. And if they don't, they won't admit to that, but they will admit to their own race dwindling down because of their own hatred. You can't produce or build a family if your whole foundation is built of hatred. So we'll move.
You go from love life to house life, and you go from house life to love life.
All right, so Glorilla's talking shit, man. She's funny. I say do it. All right, I'll show you the best of man, and I'm gonna show you the worst of man, and then we're gonna wrap up. Thanks for joining me, Roof. X gonna give it to you. This is a Friday edition. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you for watching the show, whether now or later. Shouts to Candy.
You know we finally here, right? Boss, you know we finally here, right? It's Friday, it's Saturday, Sunday,
What was that song yesterday? That's it. He said, "Play with my money." That's no bueno.
Life be fucking good. Life be it be fucking good. Life be fucking.
Tough niggas, dark niggas, Asian niggas, white niggas.
Suck my dick, bitch.
Deaf niggas, classic niggas, racist niggas, mystery niggas, psycho niggas, dog niggas, Jewish niggas.
Happy Odd Negroes Friday. We need your couples. Are you a cupcake couple? We need you, couples, for February, Valentine's Day.
Deal man doesn't play the drums, doesn't stay late at the bar, does what he says and says what he does not get a fancy lawyer that the other person can't afford if things get weird. My name is Gwen. I am divorced. I have 2 kids, and I will not ever regret having those 2 kids, okay? So that's really important for me to tell anyone who's listening. I type 110 words a minute. I actually can type faster, but I keep a little bit for myself. I blew out my knee jazzercising, so I don't want a guy that's too active. My best qualities? I own a timeshare. My favorite way to unwind is with a Virginia Slim and a big scoop of cottage cheese, half a tomato. Why I want to find love is I just think that everybody deserves a second chance. I want to go to the PTA with somebody. Not just myself. Oh, there's Gwen. She's divorced. Oh, did he run away with his secretary? I left. A great first date with you would be
Conversations, a new show for
2
February
words.
that we're trying.
Benny.
Let us know
Hana.
if you find a couple.
Hi, my name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching this tape smoking your cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button, because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
Also, join
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Steven.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
I took a sponge ball, was pulling him out of a little girl's ear. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women.
A figure that is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs.
Life is a playground and I want somebody to play with.
I'm interested in most phases of data processing.
I'm really looking for somebody I can feel special about, and I don't encounter people like that very often, and I'm hoping you're one of them.
Hey, sweetness.
Happy Odd Negroes Thursday. This is the first time I'm using so.
ICE is treating white people the way the police have been treating black people forever. People been saying that. Cornel West just said it on Abby Phillip.
So when you niggerize a whole country, you start treating all of your citizens the way black folk have been treated for 250 years. So when I see the police killing these 2 precious folks, Sister Renee and my dear brother Alex.
We've been afraid of the police and treated like non-citizens by the police forever. We've been getting shot by the police for a long time. I hope white people are shocked by how it feels to have the state against you. Cornel West just said what all the black people are thinking.
I bet my brother's behind this. Using my Afro sheet.
82 Afro, cunning with cannons low. Blaxploitation team, pop on 80s operating clean. Jagger dagger, sharp turbo. If you holy gun, you will be the only one rocking on the floor.
I got my 6-shooter bazooka, my barracudas is ruder. My desert is desperate to leave you undestined so sooner. Honeymooner, I'm a Hanuna and a Maruna, new Cooper. Dice touch the bricks, give me chips, sweet mover.
I heard you the man, right? You wanted the low, right? You was talking raw, right? Hit them with the glow, right? Ooh, watch them drop when they gon' pick them up. When I get rid of hammer, damn, I don't need no glamour. Right now, mirror, mirror, bamboo music. Then roll me in between it. Marijuana for runners, got my back. The black Cadillac doors, counting them. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Happy Friday. This is the most I'm ever doing. This is my last Drake backdrop. I don't even want to see it. All right. Because rewatching that video is crazy. And all right. Speaking of crazy and incomplete, so I got some shit here. I've been doing a hard rundown. If you're just joining us, thanks. This is X Gonna Give It To You, a show by Odd Negroes. I'm your host, Odd Negroes. I read comments from X. As you can see, got my main man, Roro. It's based and inspired by the dog DMX, twinning in spirit and also in growl and motivation. There's a lot of stuff going on that DMX would not be happy with. You know, he was like one of those guys that really liked to rap, and I think that's why they ended up doing drugs.
It was all a dream.
What if you just want to rap and that's it and just perform? But everybody's like, but don't you want to see something? They're like, no, I don't need. What about seeing one of these kids? You want to go to a party? No, I don't want to party. I just want to rap. So I just want my dogs and I want to rap. Yeah. So you know, probably got too many invites and it stresses people out. But rest in peace to the dog. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Glad you made it. Please like, subscribe, share, do the things that you need to do to help the channel survive, because we're out here fighting for our goddamn life. I'm being joined by my beautiful wife, as always. Happy fucking Black History Month.
I wish I did. Like, subscribe, and share.
All right. Anaja, please take us away. We're gonna get into something crazy. So the white people, they be finding weird shit. Right? So our channels, we're so focused on, again, like they like us, fighting for our lives every time. Yeah, how many threads you got just defending some other black person because they said something to that person? Like, that's the shit, right? So I'd be like, all right, while we're doing that, what is the kind of shit that makes them, you know, what is that when they're not fucking terrorizing threads? What else do they enjoy, and what else are they worried about outside us? Because we're not the only ones that live here, right? It's like you're starting to feel like I know we're fucking favoritism, but it's too much. It's too much.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
So they found out in China some gangster shit. They got a hospital that's like an instant hospital. They figured it out. So I didn't watch the entire video, but it's titled, "Here's a hospital in China with the pricing." So what I'm looking at is a bunch of people who are sick, or they it's like a CVS, but with automatic dispensary. No people need it.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on link to internet.com.
Make sure the bitch is 720p, 560. I'll take it.
Is 480 RMB, which US dollars is that? Once you have your appointment, you'll go up on that side of the hospital and then down on this side of the hospital. So that'll take you up as far as you need to go, and down you go to the right floor and the right section. All right, so this is in English, right? Self-check-in, area B, floor 4. And then you'll scan your QR code on your ticket on this thing, and it will tell you when your appointment's going to be. Boom. Waiting areas typically look like this, and then the numbers are on the screen up there. So once your number's called, you go back and see the doctor.
No people.
The doctor's office look like these. When you go in, it's just the doctor. Maybe there's a nurse in there as well, like doing all the record keeping and note taking. And you'll talk to them directly. You'll pay everything in there. It's very easy and straightforward. If they order you a blood test, this is the area you go to. So you'll scan on those machines over there. These folks here are the ones that take your blood. It's extremely.
Needed to get a blood test. Took 2 days to get the blood test. Real story, and they still fucked it up. Fucked up the blood test. It mixed up the valves. Got it wrong. Sent me an email. Sorry, fucked up your valves. If you just show me where to get the thing that I need to do the thing, and the people who are really good at it, just go show me. If you don't feel like doing it today, that's fine. If you don't feel like doing it, that's fine. Can I speak to the person who feels like doing it?
Fast and efficient. Probably takes 5 minutes to do a blood test, and then you get the results on your phone.
Oh.
So anyways, guys, this is China. Hopefully this is helpful. Shows you a side of China you wouldn't otherwise see or hear.
Damn.
This is not me. I'll fight for my life.
Well, I'm gonna say the first comment in this thing is gonna say this. But what about y'all eating dogs? Mark my words. As cool as this is,
China with pricing
and smart, and 2008, and as my wife would say, and will.i.am 3000 and late, 3008, and we're 2000 and late. Look at this shit, easy peasy. Just like you get fast food, you should be getting fucking fast healthcare. Just get fixed in and out, baby. Shouldn't take all damn day. God damn, it takes all day just to get help. All right, hold on. You do China. Every time my son goes to the doctor, even in Hong Kong, they do nothing for him and send him home. Well, that was probably a one single experience. Because if there's anyone I could trust, Elon's in here. No. If there's anyone I could trust to have all my medical information, it's the Chinese government. All right, sure. I love when people write things like this on this platform. This platform is the reckoning of this government. This shows you the worst of this country. For you to be on this platform, American flag in profile, right? And whatever this is, he's a whole pizza. So that's not right. Whatever.
Yo, that's racist.
He's a whole fucking mob final boss. So you write these stupid things because you just say you hate China because of like back then Vietnam bullshit that had nothing to do with these. So we stick on to that shit as if they're not capable. Same thing they do to us. I don't latch on to like faux like traditional racism. See, that's the same thing they do with us, but it's undisclosed. But everyone knows Asians cook funny, right? Everyone knows they talk funny, right? Like if you click up with them with this sort of kind of bullshit, you could do the same stuff for us. It's like it's a slippery racist slope. Processed food kills. Eat real food. Sure. Elon Musk has changed the like button to celebrate Valentine's Day. Nicki Minaj. Is this new? No. This is not new. You know, she pops up on things. I don't know. These are the way. I don't know why they have these things on their sites. It's like they're mini jokes. I don't get. All right, we're almost done. I gotta show you the worst. This was the best. Asians, you keep fucking killing it every time. Every time. If you could just go to one place, no lines, and just get shit done, like how much time you save in your life, it should be like that in most things. So shouts to them. They always figured it out. That's why they got the bullet train before us, because we can't figure out what we're shading, and we're still dealing with colorism. Just dumb shit. Dumb shit. We can't figure it out. We're all fucking radio. Speaking of radio, which things of retardation, I'm talking about the movie Radio, of course, played by none other than the fantastic Cuba Gooding Jr. Shout out to Cuba. Happy Black History Month. People were trying to figure out, how do we speed up CTE? Everyone's wrestling around. Everyone's putting on the helmets. Let's fucking cut the middleman and get straight to the fucking CTE. This is not.
It was all a dream.
Somebody's nightmare, maybe someone who was in a coma would have a dream about this, but it's a real sport. White people love violence, but this is the first post I've ever seen them say, this should not be. This is not. We should have to ban this. Let's come together, white people. They said, fuck it. Let's stop. Put all this shit down.
Follow us on Instagram.
Put down the hoods, all that shit. No.
Till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
Is it finish your book Queefer journal later? We have to focus on this. So this is a new sport that they're trying to make popular. If you have a YouTube channel, you know, if you're on YouTube, you know bare knuckle boxing is back. So there's something that they've been trying to bring back. But this shit here, okay, is a new sport that they're trying to make pop. And this is what I'll be talking about. If you let them, they always say, hold on. If they always say what we would do if we were in charge, it would never be this. It would never be this. Never.
What are we talking about?
Never. Fuck.
My dear American sisters, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
When they're scared, I'm really scared. They don't get scared.
Holy shit! What are we talking?
I think the best response to that, I think, is how is this a sport? I swear to God, when I saw it, the running into, I didn't even think. I swear to God, I didn't think, oh, like, how is this a sport? Because they got the uniforms on, and there's people going like this. My brain goes like, you know, this is it.
It's regular.
But no, you're right. When they ran into each other, I was kind of like, my brain's like, how does someone like perfect this? Like, because it doesn't matter if doesn't matter. How do I train for this? This is retarded. That's what you call it. This is how you get retarded. This is what we have to do as men, by the way. We got to keep doing new versions of the XFL. That speedy unrecovery shit that we got to eat with spoons for the rest of our lives. This is the kind of shit that we be on. And again, we don't have to do this. But there's a certain demographic like these motherfuckers in here who are in the audience. Who? Did you bring your kids? Did you bring your kids here? Why did you bring your kids here? Why would you bring your kids here?
That is textbook.
Got him. Nailed it. He's a champion.
They give them a ball so they can go score.
Well,
oh my God. I
what are we talking about?
You got dry.
My brain cells died.
That sucks. And you know, that's, you know, we made fun of that Australian woman breakdancing, and they canceled breakdancing. And I wish that they didn't do this so hasty, you know. When you stop real creativity, this is what happens. For real. How creative it is for you to feel so confident in yourself that you feel that you could break dance to a song. That's shit you only do with your family. It's intense. To be like, I'm gonna go on stage and I'm gonna break dance for everybody. That's intense. That's intense. You're right. This is not a sport. Breakdancing is a sport. So I heard those Australian accents. I heard a little bit of New Zealand. You guys are fucking up for this. You don't get a like. but I just want to I want you to know what's going on in the world. There's people out here ramming themselves for paychecks. That's all it is. It's for money. No, I don't wish. Actually, I don't. Stupid. But you're 100%. I'm just saying, how do you practice? How do you get good at ramming yourself into another person? That's just bumping into a person. That's just being clumsy, the sport. Like, this is clumsy, the sport. We've done this all before. Oh, excuse me. It's like, what if I started from start? All right, well, that's all fun. That was fun. Fuck. All right, I have to play this video and I gotta really gonna go. It's gonna be bad. It's bad though. I already saw it. After I wanted to see it because I see what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. Spreading this is not helpful. I'm gonna do a disclaimer because it is really bad. I'm gonna say this. In a world where we have been comically known for being redlined, prosecuted against, the cops laugh and get off, and we never get an actual fair chance at some sort of the American dream and the American experience. And every single version of our movies are mocked or either underplayed, and you get a pat on your head just for like knowing how to hold a camera. You know, the way that they talk about Ryan Coogler and Sinners, and the way that people are taking this film as if niggas don't know how to do this. You know, like we've been making good movies for years, but it's the fact that you didn't want them, and now that they're being allowed into mainstream media and being pushed more and being pushed on the same lines as your movies, not all but some, but they get pushed on the lines of your movies. You could put them on a marquee with you and put them on a poster, and it's just black people on the front cover. You know, niggas was battling to get the member of Black Panther, I forget the sister's name, to have a bigger face on the cover. See, amongst all of the other characters, she was the only black person in the movie because Black Panther has a mask on. Hold on. And then it was just her black face would be the only black face resembling the rest of the Black Panther fucking tribe or family or whatever, or the fight. So you got him in a mask, and she's the only one that without the mask. And then you had the bald-headed woman also without the mask. She was really tiny on that cover. So she was there, and then they made her so small that they debate. We made a whole uproar, and we got mad. And I know everybody said it doesn't mean anything. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it does mean something to this country. So as long as we're playing ball, we have to make it fair. We could say it doesn't mean anything, but it does, because if we want to just be the people who are shunned and disrespected in the country we live in, nobody likes living like that. That's exactly what's happening with Palestine and Israel. These niggas don't want to be shunned. That's why they're fighting these people. You're ignoring us. You're ignoring our lifestyle. You're ignoring who we are. That's a whole other place that's dealing with the same stuff. We've been fighting for them more than they've been fighting for us. I know peace in the Middle East before I knew any other slogan that was between black and white crimes that was happening since I was born.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back. I wish your nigga.
Like, subscribe and share.
All the time.
It's like
Stop. All right. All right. Got that. All right. Last video of the night. Thanks for joining me. This has been excellent. Give it to you. I hope you've been enjoying your Friday. I hope you enjoyed your week. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you survived. It's hard out here for a PM.
Subscribe and share.
Leave comments. y'all been doing good work on Instagram. The video, we went from 6,000 monthly to almost 10, and then now we, it's fluctuating, but we're doing good numbers. Everyone's sharing the videos. It's just a grassroots Black program. That's all it is. Just grassroots Black roots, baby.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Wait, it's what? All Negroes? Oh, odd Negroes. I'm gonna go online and odd Negroes.
Alexa, you make me big.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. We had a bunch of fun. We had some fun. How long is this? 2:18. It's gonna be brutal. As you can see, this guy is dressed as a Joker. His name is Paul Miller. If you want to let's get a little bit of the backstory of this guy. He does cryptocurrency stuff. He keeps like these kind of crusaders little emojis. He sells this stuff. He sells swastika and all this. He's obsessed with Germany, even though it's not his war. His parents were never there. Nobody got numbers on their bodies. There's no fucking he doesn't know. Nobody knows how to speak German. Nigga never ate a sauce like a German schnitzel. Nigga don't know nothing about mustard. Nothing. There's nothing German about this nigga, but he just loved the lore of where one white man, German man, took control, and then we couldn't do nothing. Well, I don't know. The world let it rock for a little bit. So they're like, that was the time that we had so much power. It's like, that wasn't you, dude. That wasn't you. So they're like, they fantasize about it because they were like, how can one man who looks like us, a fucking dork, by the way, he was a gay man, it doesn't matter. It's all good. It's okay. It doesn't matter about that. That's okay. He was a gay man because he loved all those gay, blonde, buff boys. But don't think about the boys. He had a little booty camp. That's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. However you rule is how you rule. But this guy is very popular, as you can see. 300,000 followers, and he only does one thing and one thing only. He gets people. I call him the reverse. I was gonna use Tariq, but I'm gonna have to rephrase because he's no longer my Batman. He's not my Batman. I thought he was a Batman. He's not a Batman. Sometimes you don't want to have heroes because they always let you down. That's just how it goes. But I will say this: vigilante at best. If I could connect him to someone who I admire and I listen to, let's just say from Ado's community, this woman never steered me wrong. Yvette Carnell, let's just say that, right? So she's a woman who fights for Black power. She doesn't really like making fun of Black people, unless you talk stupid. And by talking stupid, it's not by having like some language problem or some sort of like speech impediment. I mean stupid in a sense where you know what's right, but you continue to say what's wrong, and then you have to challenge me to explore where you're coming from, just so I can dive into your stupidity. And that's the kind of thing that stresses people out, so they start calling people dumb. That is a talent. For people who just make fun of people just because they irritate you or disagree with how you feel. You've been doing that since you were in middle school. So it's not a gift. It's just a defense mechanism that we were all born with. So I no longer look at people to do the same things that we all
regular. No.
All right. So this guy, the clown man, he does stuff. He got a podcast. He does a lot of SS pendant stuff. I told you he sells fucking merch. But interracial couples call him. He dresses up as different white people. I guess this is like fucking the murderer, that guy. Also, he's British. They have that's another thing. Half of the people they dress up aren't even American. They don't even have the movies that they oh my god, I'm just getting that now because it's all fucked up. The niggas that they be copping are not even American. Because if you're talking about that Joker, that nigga's black. Isn't White Queen Phoenix black? Isn't White Queen Phoenix like Native American? White Queen Phoenix? Isn't he like Native American? He's Jewish? I thought he had like some sort of like Native American ancestry or some shit. But Crusaders, he's all about this life. But see, the people keep calling him, right? Cause they fucking with him. And then look. No, but it's not fake. He has them in real life. All right. I'm going to show you something you've never seen before. I put a disclaimer. I said I'm sorry. It sucks. What the thing is, only reason why I'm doing this, because it's Black History Month, and I need you to know what we're up against. Just like they're allowed to do it and hide in the shadows, I'm bringing them out of the shadows, because nothing good gets done in the shadows. Nothing but dirty, nasty things get done in the shadows. Just like this. So I'm here to expose the darkness on a show that we try to keep it light. X gonna give it to you. Thank you for joining me. This is my last video of the night. Don't forget to love yourselves and you'll love you back. I'll say it again. People are gonna say, you know, you got Black people in these comments and all these stuff that be like, oh, why they talk like that? Why they walk like that? I don't know if people understand who Black people are. You know, we're all over the place all the time. So it's like when you see different versions of us, everyone's like, how come you're not acting like Denzel Washington? How come you're not acting like Idris Elba? Why don't you be like Megan Thee Stallion? You know, and that's who they compare us to. The white person's comparison to us is the same as the media and the same as a commercial, because that's all we are to them. It's just what we contribute to their lifestyle and or to their fight or whatever. As much as we exist, our existence still contributes to their lifestyle. So their hatred is always going to be profitable, and our hatred is always going to be looked at some sort of jealous or some sort of jaded mechanism, and something or some sort of like made up anger that we were born up with due to our own parental upbringing. So that's not even acknowledging a trickle down effect. You know, I would say a person who poisons the river would never understand the trickle down effect. All right, listen, that came from me. Fuck you. So I've racked about 900 Xbox points.
What are we talking about?
It's points you get. I don't know what to do with them. Sometimes they're like, oh, you want to put it toward your fucking bill? You can. $5. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But
900 points equals $5.
It's not enough to really make an impact on the bill. But it does. You can eventually use it to get a discount on new games or some shit like that. My main goal is it's like 3 months free, something like that. One of the tiers, right? But competition, $5,000 US fucking cash. So I
Yeah. Welcome to my horticultural wonderland of rare and exotic orchids.
Do you smoke them?
What? No, I love them. This is Beatrice, this is Citadel, and this is Denise.
Okay.
When I first started growing orchids, I thought they needed the most expensive soil and lights to blossom. And they died. That's when I realized that all they really needed was time and attention. You don't need to get your girl a gift. You need to give her your time.
Are any of these flowers boys?
Fuck them other niggas on my mama, bitch, it's February. Yeah, I'm on some nigga shit. All this
Yeah, right?
Who snuck they funky ass in here? Always late.
What are we talking about?
Subscribe and share. It's free if you have the internet. It's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it'd be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on just link to internet.com.
We open with we went everywhere today. We open with hard oh, come on. Get it together. Oh, Elon fear speech about the demise of the white male, the Western ways. It's all done. He said he did his science numbers as a right science numbers, and if we don't take this seriously, I don't know why we're not taking this seriously, but we're going to be doomed in no time. So we started with white doom, and we're making our way downtown. I mean, the in between varied. We see some glorious work from China. Sound like Trump. But we see some great stuff tonight. And I hope that you share the show. And if it's something you've never seen, just don't have seen it before. That's not before. They come in with their funky ass always late. You got me on that. You got me on that. That screenplay was crazy. Why do you use this soap? Stories. When it just reminded me of the X platform again, where it says like I feel like
regular.
I feel like your people be stinking 1 hours. So that's why you have this whole obsession with soap, you know. You have sex with soap. Why don't you marry soap so much if you have it so much longer conversation? Yes, that's yeah, it's like forever about just washing your ass. So he's on debate. So what if I told you to wash it? Just wash it. Oh my God. All right. That's a crazy conversation. All right. I'm getting to this nigga. He's a violent man, but people volunteer for this. So don't she's not an innocent victim. There's no victims in this. He has a platform on I don't think it's TikTok. It's on X. You can't do it to get arrested. You get arrested. I'm being that's because of it's called a threat. When you do a racial threat online, you can be prosecuted. So if he does is racially threat is sensitive. So that's a disclaimer. Being as serious. Like that's it. Your color is the only color. Google it. I'm talking about in America. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe everywhere else. All right, just believe in yourself. That's it. That's it. That's all I can get. That's all I can do.
How you doing?
Kanaya.
Yeah, bring Kanaya over. Bring Kanaya over.
Oh, Kanaya, no, for real. Come, for real.
Yeah, let her come. Come. I got something to show her. Would you guys rather have another joke or a magic trick? You kind of look like a magic trick person to me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a card.
That's the fucking cards. Let's go in the middle to the red.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You are one fat, ugly, disgusting nigger bitch. You are such a horrifying monkey savage that it is absolutely, it makes me want to throw up
let me go
to
pick
know
another
that you niggers are this fat, sucking up this much resources with your disgusting horse hair that you had to braid into your afro because you know your hair is not going to grow long enough.
Bitch, my hair grown, bitch.
No, it hasn't grown. I know there's.
Now, one thing, as a black male, I didn't show any of that. No, it's up there. Okay, it's just not doing the side-by-side thing. Is that? Oh, it's up there. Yeah. No, I just say that whole thing where their obsession with the hair. I've never been around. I've had black women in my family my entire life. Most black people do.
The African American woman is the backbone.
But I'm just like, when this obsession with the hair is not something I even adapted, try to get into the psyche of the hair, or try to even when I see, you know what I really didn't like, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo, that's racist.
When Chris Rock did that documentary about hair, but he didn't date the same kind of woman.
It was all a dream.
This nigga is having fun with it. I'm trying to figure out. I was like, because this nigga is a white. Chris Rock is he's a funny dude.
Yo, that's racist.
So I was like, why would he be the one to do that kind of movie? And he doesn't have that hair. He has curly hair. I'm just trying to figure out. I felt like that was more of a expose or some sort of trying to his white friends make these jokes, because he knows damn well he's not concerned about black women's hair or our hair, where his hair has never been black his entire career. So I'm trying to understand. Some things are, when they don't get picked up and they don't get sequels, or we don't put them as our milestones. I'm saying the higher ups of black people who are I'm talking about the Cornel West and all these people. Shout out to Cornel West. These people who are not that was a monumental documentary. Maybe not, because he's trying to figure out what kind of person is Chris Rock, and who is his circle, and why did he think that he would be the voice of black women's hair. So that was probably. But the only time I see a lot of talk about black women's hair is on X, and these guys, they put up videos of black women doing their hair in the hair salon and go, what is this? they fucking, and they all break it down, and you got the white woman going, oh, I'm so glad that's not me. It's like this is what it was like. They claim to be people of America and people of this land, but they don't even have, their hair doesn't grow on this land.
Holy shit! What is reality?
They make poison documentaries every year. Every year there's another documentary about how the poison's in the sky, how there's something killing us. Last year was Blackfish.
Follow us on Instagram.
The other year they was talking about that fucking how the couch was being set on fire. Then they got made 2-part documentary how the water's on fire. So all of a sudden, we're the one poisoning ourselves in a place that they control. How does that work? If we look sick because the hospital is poisoned, the hospital is poisoned. But that is the key hustle on this website. They make fun of black women's hair more than a fucking black women's hair salon. How you be like, girl, you gotta take care of your hair. It's more than, it's like barbershop meets beauty shop meets you know what I mean? They have a ultra fantasy, a Marvel universe, but they're so involved. They put the different textures, they put where you get it from, they put how you layer it, they get where you get the glue from. They put all these videos up. I know it's horny though. I know it's nasty.
Oh, you nasty.
Because if a black man put up a whole bunch of videos about white women hair, it would be just porn. So stop. I would be obsessed with white women hair. That would be just pornography. but this is just their version. They say it's disgusting because they like it. That's just it's the same strategy they had since the beginning of time. That's why slavery. That's why they still was childbirth during slavery. Because if it was so disgusting, why did you come in it? That's what you called it. You said it was it and that. Paperwork for your master and this. I love you. They love it, but they hate it.
Weave in there. I know there's weave in there, nigger. Don't pretend like there isn't weave in there, nigger.
Let me pick another card.
No, you can't pick another card. You've already picked one. You're already a nigger.
Right, give me a joke. Give
me
a joke.
You're already a nigger. All right, you want a joke?
Ugly asshole.
You want a joke?
What type of fucking magic?
What type of shit? What you talking about? Yeah, nigga, this, that, and third. I don't know what you talking about, fam. I don't know what you saying. All right, ready? Here's a joke. Knock.
We're gonna get a joke.
Knock, knock.
Bitch, who's there?
It's the police, ma'am. We've already shot your nigger boyfriend, Tyrone. He's dead. He's dead.
I got a nigger on it.
Nigger Tyrone is dead. He is being kneeled on in the street. Ta-da! They're gone.
Yep.
Yo, that's racist.
I'm telling you, Elon has a lot more to worry about than his race being erased, where he has people who are idolizing comic book characters as their identities, and they're gathering followings. They're gathering followings to do nothing more to destroy what we're trying to. We fix your damage. That's what we try to do every day, is fix what you destroy. Every day, that's what we try to do. Truth all your lies and shit. That's what we try to do every day. When things like this get 300,000 views, 44.2 thousand likes, 147,000 views, 256 shares, and he makes a career out of this. I'm showing it because I'm like, if you ever feel like if you're talking to a white person, not all but some, sorry.
White people, black people, doing white people things.
You ever think you're doing too much and you're like, I should hold back? Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Don't get banned from your channel, but speak your mind, because they are literally out here doing some sort of work where we're participating because we're trying to understand. They know. He says what he does. He says it on his platform. I'm going to talk to you like this. I'm going to do this. That's who he is. I never saw him this way. He's got a mugshot. What is he? Is he a murderer? His name is Gypsy Crusader. Hold on. So she found
what
my wife.
What are we talking about?
So we're not having this shit. You found him already. Look, no, here's the thing. You say you can't talk to people like that. No, I know. Listen, let me tell you something. I know. And I'm like, it can't be, right? Gypsy Crusader, he's an American white supremacist internet personality, yes. This is when it was like, these guys, you got people on his site when he be posting this shit that are from Rome, like people from the country of Rome. They're like, stop. Because he claims them. He keeps putting up the statues in his videos and shit, and he does a lot of weird stuff. I didn't watch too much, but I watched probably too much. But popular culture. So he's an MMA fighter, a Thai fighter. So I love when white people learn fucking Asian techniques. That's Batman's fault, by the way. Sorry. Batman is a white Republican. His family are Republicans, and then he learned karate. Then he changed his life. But in real time, that would be Elon Musk learning karate. For real.
Yo, that's racist.
So that's why these guys learn to fight. Right wing, his name is the Riddler. Also, he's the Joker and the Riddler. Man, this man, he's the king of petty. Fuck him. 14 fights. He lost 7 and won 7. So he's not that good. It's not good. Actually, he got 6, 7. He's a middle-aged boxer. At 18 years old, Miller was arrested for shooting several people with a pellet gun. When he was 18 years old, he was a school shooter. So that's it. That's all you need to know. He is a celibate by Lord's design, and he's jealous. He goes, why don't they like me? It's the eyebrows. It's the eyebrows, brother. Paul, it's the eyebrows. There's never been no successful Pauls. Paul Nicholas Miller, that's the Joker. That's not my Joker. I'm going to tell my kids that Paul Nicholas joke. Stop. So we already did it. We already just debunked this fucking coward. But I hate to break it to you. If this doesn't get banned, I would like to explore this guy. I'm playing this on a Friday because it's Wild Friday night. I saved it for the end of the week. I had it all week, but I saved it because I want to explore him, not in a way that exploits us. So I have to figure it out. Hold on. What the fuck, right? Did you see that racist Cinnabon lady that raised like 100,000 for her? Yep. Hold on. Did you see that? Yeah. What was that? People really love Cinnabons. Hold on. Gotta respond in chat. I wasn't over here because I was looking at that crazy shit. Thanks for joining, though. For real.
You know what that came from?
Odd Negroes on Spotify. Wait, it's what? Say it again. Odd Negroes?
ODD, Odd Negroes.
Oh, Odd Negroes. I'm going to go and learn it. Odd Negroes.
All of us on it?
Yeah. Regular.
Yeah. That video is old, but it's very new. Because the way that she Triple H the nigga, like that was wild. She didn't have to say blackie. She did some wild shit. It was very it's like how they feeling? I know the temperature is high, and this is not I know it's July, but he keeps this is his thing. But it's not just black people, but people call to try to chat. They try to get into to his psyche to figure out why he does the thing he does. Sometimes they're young college kids, which is cool sometimes, where they're like, fucking throwing his own literature at him and shit like that. And he'll fuck around, but he's not playing with his Nazi mentality. And I can see why when I look at his mugshot and his character. That I think that's just what Elon Musk is, and that's the little babies he wants to keep harboring. You're supposed to, in every single movie, including Clueless, shout out to Clueless, you're supposed to become the caterpillar that becomes the butterfly. Yeah, this is a website of just caterpillars that are too afraid to develop. You don't want to develop. You would just want to just be a caterpillar, just making everything miserable that you slug upon, and everything around you sucks because it doesn't resemble your final form, but your final form is not good. It's not good. Like my wife said in the chat, if Elon Musk's main goal with this platform is just to fucking keep this sort of rhetoric and this sort of lifestyle popular and or pay them to do it, you're pretty much starting your own race camp and or race war, which is kind of crazy. Because as a country who's so regulated and you can't do so many things, like I say, try putting the word nigga inside an Instagram post. You won't be able to do it. Regular. So they know how to do it. So it's kind of like when you take off the restrictions only for certain idiotic things that have no merit and or productivity as us growing as humans. It's like that's exactly what this country is. We are half rocket and half racist.
What are we talking about?
All right, that was fun. Half rocket, hashtag half rocket, half racist. We'll never reach the Jetsons with this mentality. It's not going to work. But this guy, he's very popular. 400,000 followers. I have 83, by the way. So that's your fault.
shit, we start the shit, can't stop the shit, finish the shit, we in the shit.
So I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to do more of that clown shit, but I'm going to promise you I might have to. If this video doesn't get banned, I'm going to do stuff because I have to show you this because I think it's interesting and I'm the only one doing it. I mean, let's be real. So you never seen this before in your life. So just it sucks, but it's realistic. We have to know what we're up against. If this was like any other war, this would be the propaganda you would need to see because it's not. It's real, and 400,000 people are resharing this sort of fucking nonsense. We're not allowed to be ridiculed in a country that we did nothing but pay taxes for since we were babies.
I don't need.
Since you were born, you were paying it forward to this country, so you don't need to be disrespected. So it's okay. It's okay to feel good about where you fucking lay your head at. All right. I'll decide if I want to play more of that. But he does a lot of work. Maybe I'll balance it out because he talks to Spanish, Indian people. He has a fucking big old black heart. So not black kind of black. I mean a poison, like a poisoned heart. A poisoned heart. All right. Unlike me, I don't have a poison heart. Unlike my wife, we don't. And speaking of hearts, we are doing a Valentine's Day show, whether you like it or not. Lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy. Yes, yes. We got to talk about couples, and we need to talk about the lore of love because it's hard out here for two pimps, especially for one pimp. Two pimps, we are fighting for our lives. Look at this. Look at poor Paul. Poor Paul can't find love if it tapped him on the shoulder. That's why every nigga need a hitch. And that's, speaking of hitch, yes, we are going to be doing a Valentine's Day show, and we would like to, if you still time, inquire within if you're a couple that like to involve yourself. If not, I played the thing earlier. You know what it is. If not, stay tuned. We need to explore how did love exist this far with all this shit that's been going on. And the new shit, as we just saw, which is literally shit, little shit. If that gets to exist, how did we stand the test of time to feel for each other? So on real terms. So we'll get into that. But with that being said, that was my last video of the night. I hope that you learned something. I hope you took down his handle and did exactly like my wife did, found his fucking black ass. He found his black ass. Because that's some crazy crackerdom, and that's that we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Just burn it to the ground.
I don't need it.
Be better than him. That's why I show you how to be better. Show you your worst. That's your worst. I'll show you your worst so you can be better. Because I want you to know it still exists. I'll be out here blindfolded, out here fighting other fights where the same other fights still exist. These are not old videos. I showed you one from 2025, which was just a couple of months ago. Now, let's not forget, we're still in fucking February. The year just happened. The year is still a baby. The year is 2. The year is only 2 months old. All this shit's going on. The year just happened. Fuck off. So racism, it always existed. It doesn't matter what shade it is. All right. So being racist to our racism is being racist to racism. Fuck off. All right. Don't forget to love yourself and you love you back. I love you. Bye. Hug your neighbor only if it's only with consent. Only do things with consent, and and always pay it fucking forward, brother. And look out for that guy, Paul, the one that we put his whole thing on there. Maybe I put his whole fucking. I don't have to put his whole DNA up tonight because I'm gonna probably pay some more videos. Because let's get crazy, Let's be the only channel. We call our Negroes for a reason. So if we had a guy who dresses as different white characters trying to expose black people by being overtly aggressively racist toward them, and then to see their reaction. Maybe this is that channel. Who knows? What have we become? So good. I'll see you tomorrow for another excellent Give It To You. But Saturday is going to be Wacky Saturdays where we can get dirty. We're all marks, gay, stuff is gay comedy. Shout out to my main man Mark from Chicago. We're gonna get to some of his. He's been sending me videos, and I can't wait to share them with you. They always are fantastic. So we'll get into some of that, and we'll come back to the horse that got us here, which is X, unfortunately. So I don't know. I'll probably do these Joker videos once a week.
Follow us on Instagram
because they are equally as aggressive. And if I put too much of that per episode, well, per capita,
regular.
It might fuck up the algorithm. You can't drop that many M words and that nigger bitch and that kind of stuff he was saying in that. So we'll figure it out. But I just had to share that with you because if it shocks me, it should shock you. And if you're mad, I'm mad. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. I've been your host, Our Negroes One. Don't forget to love yourself. We love you back. I'm going to take you out with my ode to my wife. All right. We got the board. We're mixing. Actually, I need an apology.
Responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment, for every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes.
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Yes, I said, don't forget to share the show, like, subscribe, and share. And love yourself before, or we'll love you back. Bye. Just don't be like the Joker. Holy shit. Not that. That's not hashtag not my Joker.
Delete.
All right.
Fuck them other niggas on my mama, bitch, it's February. Yeah, I'm on some nigga shit. All this
This is James. I'm the king rapper in America. Who's the captain of the country?
Die Scout! Die lijkt een beetje bos. Dit is stoer.
y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Where the hood at?
Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I got to get up. Get back on my feet so I can tear.
Stop! Damn, if you didn't tip the cup. Oh, no. Let's do this.
That's how I ride.
Beyond Negroes Thursday. This is the first time I'm using
K's all patched up.
Ready to move.
Happy ODM Blend Thursday. New show out now. Mayor must not dance while the city burns. Duh.
Fuck them other niggas on my mama, bitches February. Yeah, I'm on some nigga shit. All this
K's all patched up.
Ready to move.
You got a minute?
Yeah.
Check this out. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. Smile through the pain and sorrow. What? Smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through for you. I'm expressing myself over here, nigga.